What is going on, guys? EJustB here, and I'm back with another video. Now today's topic is this guy. This is the 2019 MacBook Pro. So this was released in July of last year, and it's the 13-inch version. It is not the 16-inch version. I just want to go over some of the issues that a lot of people have been asking me about, wondering if I've experienced these issues. I thought that I'd just make a video that really just all encompasses some of the issues that people usually have faced with MacBooks in the past, just to give an update if I've been experiencing these specific issues. Now, before I get into the video, I do want to ask you guys to go ahead, give the video a like, and also subscribe to my channel. I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway, which I'm going to discuss towards the end of the video, or maybe in the middle. You're not going to know. Just watch the video, and I'm going to be talking about a tiny little giveaway, just because I'm very thankful that I got 100 subscribers. So thank you guys so much. The first thing that I would love to talk about is the keyboard. So this keyboard is very easy to type on. It feels really good when you're typing. As we all know that from the more recent MacBooks, the butterfly keyboard that they have on this has been a headache, to say the least. A lot of people have been absolutely slandering the butterfly keyboards, and it is well deserved. So before I actually had this specific model, I had the 2014 MacBook Pro, and the keyboard was beautiful. I loved it, and I mean, it was easy to type on. So, well, how well does this fare? This is still pretty good in my opinion. I have not noticed a big difference in typing between this keyboard and the old 2014 keyboard. You got to know that this is a butterfly keyboard. However, it's an updated butterfly keyboard. So what Apple did was they put a membrane under it to collect all of the dust. And really that was the cause of the problem, was dust getting in and making sticky keys. But in my own experience, having this computer since July, like first week of release, I've not noticed any double typing. I'm able to really just go out and type pretty nicely without a lot of issues. Keyboard on this thing, in my opinion, is pretty stellar. It just might be me, but I do have a lot of dust on the computer, as you can probably see, and honestly, it hasn't been a problem. The only issue that I have, and I don't know if you can see it, is I have a cosmetic issue there. It's a little bit of a scratch, but that's as far as it goes with the keyboard. So I can safely report that the keyboard on the 2019 13-inch MacBook Pro is pretty good. Now, moving on to the next subject, it's about overheating. The MacBook Pro handles Final Cut pretty damn well. I'm able to edit 4K videos and, you know, do it just fine. The most film that I've actually edited was up to 15 minutes. I haven't really edited or imported longer files or bigger files into this, but it handles it pretty well. I do have a gripe. One of my gripes is that when I'm using Final Cut, sometimes I've noticed that there is beach balling, but that's mostly when I'm using 4K video. And how I usually fix that is just by exiting the app and relaunching it, and then the problem is gone. So it's more of an annoyance than a problem. But as far as overheating, I don't know how to answer that one, because first of all, what do you define as overheating? Is it because it's hot? Well, this thing does get hot. As you can see, it has aluminum, is bound to get hot when you use it for long. You're not really supposed to use laptops on your bare skin. If you do, you're gonna get burnt. But does this thing overheat to the point that it shuts off? I gotta say, no. The answer is no. It does not overheat until it shuts off. I haven't really noticed a lot of issues, but you do notice the fan goes on when you are editing 4K video. Then you're gonna notice that sometimes the fan goes on. It doesn't happen too often, quite surprisingly, but on export, when you're exporting a 4K file, yes, lots of fan noise. You know, that's because the computer is heating up. Is it overheating? I'll leave that to you. I wouldn't really call that overheating. I don't notice a problem. I still have a lot of Chrome tabs. I have Final Cut open and Safari open. Most times I also have the Mail app open, and I've been okay. The fan goes on and it's fine. So it's not overheating. But those are the two main things that people have asked me about. And so to summarize or recap, number one, the keyboard, I haven't really noticed much issues. I haven't noticed any issues. And as far as the overheating, again, I don't really notice any overheating, but it gets hot as expected. Something else that you might be concerned about is if this thing can handle 4K footage, which I've mentioned before. This footage is actually not 4K. I've up-resed it for 4K, and this is a documentary that I'm working on, and it goes pretty smooth. So I'm gonna mute it, and you can see that it's going pretty smooth. Though this is DJI footage. If you look at it, it's, you know, loading it pretty smoothly, and DJI has a history of being absolutely terrible. So I was able to edit for some DJI footage at 2.7K and be pretty good. Other things that you might be concerned about is the battery life. So my battery life is pretty good. It lasts all day. There are some times where I'm editing, like this documentary that I'm editing, and the battery dies a bit quicker than normal. But if you're web browsing, just using it casually, you'll be okay taking this outside at 100%, and you can come back in a couple of hours, maybe 4, 5, 6 hours, 7 hours maybe, and you'll be okay without a charger. But if you're doing heavy duty things like I'm always doing, you're gonna want to bring the charger. The screen hasn't really given me a lot of issues in terms of burn-in. It's been pretty damn stellar. Again, haven't really had much issues with this thing. It was a good purchase, and if you're considering buying this, I'd highly recommend looking at this guy. If you can afford it, you might want to get the 16-inch for the bigger screen real estate, but overall I've been really digging this guy. I am doing a giveaway for my 100 subscriber achievement. So the first thing that I'm going to be giving away is this guy. This is a Jettech Bluetooth wireless keyboard. It's on Amazon. I'm going to be giving it away to one lucky subscriber. And on top of that, you'll also get the Logitech M535. This can be absolutely yours as well for completely free. It's Bluetooth wireless, runs on battery, which I'll also give you guys. You need to live in Canada or the US to be eligible for the giveaway. And there's one more thing. If you don't want the keyboard and the mouse, I'm also giving away a camera bag. I'm gonna have the link to the description below, so you can go ahead and check it out. Let me know if you would like that instead of the keyboard and mouse combo. So to get that, all you have to do is be a subscriber. You need to live in Canada or the US, and just comment on my video. Tell me some content that you'd like to see going forward, and I'm gonna try my best to make that content. Make sure that you are subscribed if you're not already. That's very important. But that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.